Auburn. Vanderbilt beating Tennessee for the second time, and then Ole Miss beating its rival Mississippi State for the second time. They're going to face Texas tomorrow here at the SEC tournament in Greenville, South Carolina. Courtney Lyle, Carolyn Peck with you. We knew this tournament was going to be competitive because 10 of the SEC teams are projected to get into the NCAA tournament by Charlie Creme, and that would be a record. That includes this Alabama team.
And this Alabama team is one of the 7 that are projected to host, meaning they're one of 16 teams that have a 4 or higher seed.
The 2 from Zay Green. Ooh, I think Liv McGill traveled.
Yeah, she got away with an extra step. That's the way Florida is going to have to play. They don't want to have to set up in a half court. If they can get out, get 2s going to the rim, that would be perfect.
Sarah Ashley Barker in the corner, no. And it'll be Florida basketball. When we were talking bracketology, this Alabama team is one of the 7 projected SEC teams that would host, meaning they're a top 4 seed. They get to host first and second rounds. That's the most among these conferences.
Yeah, when you look at, okay, you're talking about host, the respect that Charlie Creme is giving the SEC, that just imagine how tough this conference is. These teams, especially those 10, they have been battle tested as they approach the NCAA tournament.
7 of the top 16 teams in the tournament would come from the SEC. Sarah Ashley Barker just short on the lay-in. There was a lot of traffic to get around. Jariah Warren back to O'Neal. They swing it over to Layla Reynolds, short in the corner. But waiting under the basket is Miara O'Neal, and we didn't see her play very many minutes yesterday.
Well, so she should be well rested, but she's having a huge impact inside for the Gators.
Double dribble from Cristobal Izuma.
Look, remember Florida played last night against Auburn, and that game was up and down. I feel like these players probably could get winded quickly, and Kelly Rae Finley is doing a nice job of rotating, keeping fresh legs on the floor.
They've got Rashea Kyle inside now. McGill tried to get it to her. Too many Alabama players in the way.
And Reynolds is just a sophomore. A lot of great young talent in the SEC.
She got a shout out in the post-game press conference last night from Kelly Rae Finley, her head coach, about her defense, because she was on Deanna Gaston, who is one of the top scorers in the league. Did a nice job on her, did not make it easy.
Well, Reynolds has got terrific length at 6'1", quick hands as well. And I love the savvy, the reverse, the comeback to the left. Oh, and I really love it in slow motion.
Well, Rashea Kyle for Florida just had to take a seat because she's got 2 fouls.
And now Alabama, yes, we talked about them and their three-point shooting, but they need to look inside.
Essence Cody is out there right now for Alabama in the interior. Zay Green shot rolls out. Florida wants to go fast. They will here.
She can shoot it. O'Neal was a little bit short.
Carly Weathers. Bottom! That ends a 3+ minute scoring drought for Alabama.
And making threes for Alabama can become contagious.
They're the second best three-point shooting team in the nation. .6-0 run, Alabama. Warren's got it at the top of the key for Florida. Tralgas. Just a 1 point. Well, she loves basketball, but more than that, she loves her niece Rain, who is in the stands. And after the game last night, even with the injury, she immediately went over to Rain. Look at the hug. I mean, the love that these two have for each other is so sweet. She has a tattoo of Rain's name on her arm. And Rain watching in the stands.
That'll give you a little extra motivation when you know you're playing, because you're a role model for that young one.
Liv McGill, the second highest recruit in Florida history.
Miara O'Neal has had a huge presence inside for Florida. She's got 6 rebounds already.
Alexia Gassett is going to be at the free throw line for Florida, trying to beat an Alabama team who they've lost to twice this season already.
Now, Florida's come out of the gates very confident in their second game in this SEC tournament. Can they maintain this for 4 straight quarters?
Weathers back up top to Aaliyah Nye. She'll just pull the trigger. Gassett with the rebound. Miara O'Neal. Man, it looked on track, just a little bit short. And a traveling violation on Essence Cody. LSU in the stands right now because they will get the winner of this game. You see Flau'jae Johnson there. Kim Mulkey has already said that she is going to rest up an injury and not play in this SEC tournament.
Got last year poet Michaela Williams. She's had a fantastic sophomore season. She's going to have to carry the mail for the Tigers. I wonder if Anissa Morrow is here, or is she at the hotel resting up for another double-double?
We saw her earlier. Reynolds stepping around the defense. Got her own rebound, but no on the second chance. Alabama down by a point. Carly Weathers by herself. In and out. They've started 2 for 9 from three-point range, a team that is second best in the nation in that category.
The one-on-one defense that Florida is playing, they're not over-rotating, and so the closeouts not giving Alabama a lot of time to pull the trigger.
Pick and roll, it's Cody. A foul against Liv McGill, her first. We'll put Essence Cody at the free throw line. You know, sometimes I forget that Essence is just a sophomore. I feel like she's been there longer. I don't know.
Well, she played a lot of minutes in her freshman season, so feels like she's been around. And I'm looking at these stat categories. Florida, 24 field goal attempts. Alabama, only 16.
Why is that?
The defensive pressure that Florida is putting on Alabama, and they're also getting on the boards. They're out. Florida is out rebounding Alabama right now. Also 7 by 4, 17 to 13. Reynolds right. Layla Reynolds has had great energy for Florida, but I think that she's playing a little too excited. She's got to slow down a little bit. She's only 3-11 from the floor. So, Steffi, how do the Gators slow it down?
Well, I do like her. I think sometimes she forgets where she is on the basket. I mean, she's so athletic. But I'd like to see Liv McGill take over a little bit here. What do you think, Coach Beck?
Well, Liv, I think
Can't
that
go wrong with Liv.
Liv is just playing within herself too. You know, she's not playing excited and handling the basketball and then pushing pace. I think that's playing well for the Gators right now.
Dreyer Warren takes the shot for Florida. Gators have outscored Alabama 7-1 here in the second quarter.
Now, both teams, field goal percentage, it's not great. Florida's shooting 25% and Alabama's shooting 26%. I think for Florida, with a team that's coming in that normally is number 2 in the nation from 3, I think their defense on the three-point line has been right on point.
May have been at the top of the scouting report.
But what Florida is doing is one-on-one, and that's accountability. You have a responsibility when you're playing Alabama. You got to guard your person, not require help, and so far, that's what Florida has done. Now Alabama extending the pressure. Little 1-2-2 press.
Ooh, Warren hit the brakes and let the defense go by her to get open.
Simple. You know, nothing complicated. Drive in, little shot fake, and then go up and get the finish. Look, no breakdowns on the switch from the Florida defense so far.
Tip that one out of bounds. It'll stay with Alabama. There's 10 seconds on the shot clock.
I think Warren got a piece of that.
Yes, she did.
Get her credit for the block.
Dizeko back to Liv McGill. Aaliyah Nye ended up on the floor. Rashea Kyle inside. She's on the floor right now with 2 fouls. And a little confusion. Sarah Ashley Barker. Yeah, SA was trying to get people in place, and a turnover for Alabama.
But Liv McGill just putting pressure in the paint, kick out, and then the positioning of Kyle inside. Keep it high, and the finish. I like the simplified offense of Florida, and they know where they want to get the basketball, playing very composed right now in this second quarter.
Dreyer Warren lets it go.
But I still like the shot of Warren. She's wide open. Kelly Rae Finley wants her to shoot the ball. Just a little, probably a little wide left on that one.
She has been actively looking for her shot today, and this is a player that's been all 4 seasons at Florida, so she's gotten to develop. And earlier this season, she hit the game winner against Mississippi State, and Kelly Rae Finley, she said, I knew I was going to her. She had earned the right to take that shot, and she knocked it down.
I'm not sure Dreyer wanted the shot, but forcing her to take the shot, that's the only way you're going to get a player to develop the confidence when they're put in that situation, is to put them in it.
In the corner for Sarah Ashley Barker. And now Alabama 2 for 12 from 3. For the Florida Gators, and Alabama hasn't scored in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And that's going to extend.
Oh, good movement without the ball by Liv McGill.
And then got herself to the free throw line.
Here's what I was talking about, isolation. Carly Weathers, the little crossover pull-up, little runner. Liv McGill's feeling good right now.
That'll be the second foul against Carly Weathers. You know, talking to Kelly Rae Fenley about Liv McGill, she said it's been fun to watch her develop as a leader, especially in the point guard position. Remember, she's a freshman, but Kelly Rae Fenley wants her leaders to inspire her teammates to be great. And that's what Liv McGill is learning how to do. There's been a maturation process with that.
When you come in as a freshman and coming out of high school, you're used to having the ball in your hands. Because, I mean, you look at how talented she is.
I put the ball in her hands, too.
Right? She is a bucket. But now when you come to college, you got other talent around you. So you got a balance of when it's give up time and when it's me time. And I think Liv McGill is finding that balance.
2.5-minute scoring drought for Alabama. Florida's defense making it really hard. Kenza Salgas, no. This will be Crimson Tide basketball. 3:08 to go in the half. Alabama only has 3 points in this quarter.
And Florida has 4 more field goal attempts. The battle on the glass. I think that as long as Florida can continue to defend with a one and done against Alabama, they can stay in this thing. We may be looking at an upset.
Offensively for Alabama, what's got to be different? How do they get around this Florida defense?
I think they've got to go to their set offensive plays. Like they're getting into 3 and 4, options 3 and 4. They got to get into the quick hits and little execution of where you have Aaliyah Nye coming off a screen, or Essence Cody where you want it, or Sarah Ashley Barker getting the baskets that you know where they're coming from.
That's just the second field goal made by Sarah Ashley Barker, who's their leading scorer, averages 17 a game. Rashea Kyle misses the hook. Alabama's been outscored 15-5 in the second quarter.
Rashea Kyle had 16 points against Auburn.
And 11 rebounds.
Hey, a double-double. Day before your birthday, no telling what's to come.
This is going to stay with Alabama.
The drive, Rashea Kyle, McGill dropping dimes, and they get the finish.
Earlier today, a little birthday photo shoot for Rashea Kyle, 23 years old.
Beautiful. They did that at the hotel.
Wow. Count that bucket for Aaliyah Nye. Second foul against Gissette.
Gissette, that arm broke the plane there.
Aaliyah Nye right now, she's 5th in the nation in three-point percentage, but just 1 for 5 tonight from 3. She's got 5 points.
Alabama from 3, they're shooting 19%.
This is normally the second best three-point shooting team in the nation.
You got to give credit to Florida's defense. They have done a nice job keeping the Tide contained so far.
McGill in trouble. Warren helps her. And then the turnover.
Alabama can go 2 for 1.
Diana Collins over to Carly Weathers.
It's good ball movement from Alabama, but Aaliyah Nye caught the ball at the top and never looked at the basket. Now, as a three-point shooting team, you can't get gun shy.
Especially not her.
Right?
You got to believe Christy Curry wants her to continue to shoot the basketball, please.
When you're looking at Aaliyah Nye, she has made 102 threes this season. She made 108 last year.
Yeah, and that was a single season record. She's 6 threes from tying that. 5 now because she's hit 1. If you're just checking into this ball game, Florida's defense has made it really tough on Alabama to score the basketball. Started the game 0 for 3 from the field, and they're second in the nation in three-point percentage, but just shooting 18% from deep tonight. Three-second violation on Rashea Kyle.
You know, if Alabama, I was questioning, okay, last possession, Alabama could go score. They have forced Florida to turn the ball over with that pressure, so they possibly could get 2 possessions before the end of this half. They're going to decide to hold it and keep it.
And Diana Collins here, letting the clock go for Alabama.
With Essence Cody in a ball screen.
Here's Cody. She takes the 3. And that shot not off in time. See if Florida has something to say about that one. They led at the half. Last time that all top 8 seeds advanced to the quarters was 2012. But Alabama seemed to find their rhythm a little bit more here in the second half, shooting 50% from the field.
And after that timeout was called, Aaliyah Nye, she was very vocal with her team of, you got to get stops. It was time to step up now.
Third foul on Jariah Warren. Aaliyah Nye came out of the locker room, and first possession for Alabama, drove to the paint and scored. I feel like that's gotten her going. She saw the basket go through.
And I think for Alabama to get back in this game, it is going to be on the back of Aaliyah Nye, number 32 in white, and Sarah Ashley Barker, number 3 for Alabama.
Well, they've combined for all of Alabama's 14 points here in the third quarter.
There you go.
That's some analysis, Peck. Wow.
But I think that Zay Green can join the party. A 6'2" point guard, a scoring. She has the ability to score the ball as well.
Zay Green, 14 in white. And Florida steps out of bounds, so it'll go back to Alabama.
Now, Alabama has 12 turnovers to Florida's 7.
Alabama averages 14 turnovers a game. That's 6th in the SEC.
But I like that drive. She went until the defense stopped her.
Zay Green's shot got blocked.
One thing that drove me crazy as a coach, don't leave the floor to pass. You leave the floor to shoot the ball.
Inside to Rashea Kyle. Alabama almost had themselves a steal by Zay Green. They'll stick with the Gators. Right now, this Florida lineup, Miara O'Neal and Rashea Kyle both in the game. O'Neal really important, an impact player in the first half of this game.
Well, O'Neal, a shot blocker. She can score inside. The number 8 in black also has the ability to stretch the floor. She can knock down the long ball as well.
9 seconds on the shot clock here for Florida. Into Reynolds. And Zay Green fouled her.
Layla Reynolds, though, has struggled to finish. She's only 4 of 14 from the floor. She's getting to the rim. She's got to have the ability to finish.
She had 14 points in the second meeting with Alabama. Remember, this is the third time that these two teams have met. Alabama won the 2 regular season meetings on January 2nd and then again on February 6th. One of 2 for Reynolds.
Liv McGill not taking her eye off of Leah Nye.
Zay Green, second chance. Essence Cody stripped to the basketball, last touch by Florida. Essence Cody, they've tried to get her the basketball, but 0 for 3.
Well, but she's getting it off offensive rebounds there. Zay Green, right idea to drive in, but if it's not there, then dribble on out.
Layla Reynolds and Zay Green ended up on the floor.
Did they call that on Zay Green?
No, they called it on Layla Reynolds.
Okay.
That's her first. Then they got to wipe it up.
Now, Florida is playing to keep their season alive because if they don't win, they're done. Where Alabama knows they're going to the NCAA tournament, but they want to advance to the quarterfinals.
They want to just be really sure that they're going to get to host for the first time ever. Way for Florida with 13 points. First and second round. Keep in mind, Alabama, who's 3 of 17 from 3 right now on the season, that
Nikki
number
Fargas, I think
is
that
second best in the nation.
That when you're in the tournament,
this Florida team, by the way, when they hold an opponent under 17, under 70 points, they're 14-0 this year.
Florida plus 12.
So if you're Alabama, what are you talking about at the half to get around this Florida defense?
Well, you've got to be patient, and you don't have to just settle for threes. And I think when you go one-on-one, and if there's no help there, go with the intention to finish or get to the free throw line.
Under 10 on the shot Reynolds with the bucket. First possession for Alabama in this third quarter. We saw Leah Nye drive it to the paint and score.
That's what been the stop that Alabama's got to need. Sarah Ashley, don't stop your dribble. Keep going until someone stops you.
Zay Green misses. Alexia Dyseko looking for her first field goal, not there. Florida hasn't had a field goal in 3 minutes. She kept going, and now she'll go to the free throw line.
Well, that's the difference between the two teams. Florida, when they decide to go to the rim, they are going to continue to go until somebody stops them. Alabama, they're getting in the paint, and they're looking to pass out when they didn't need to because...
Inside Rochelle Kyle, 5 seconds.
You still had that option to drive. Look to score first. That makes the defense have to rotate.
What a bounce! Sarah Ashley Barker fouled her. An important goal. Free throw is good for Alexia Dyseko, Alabama, because she has 4 fouls.
See, Zay Green, keep going, mate.
SA taking charge here.
Rochelle Kyle, commit to you, and then Essence Cody would have been open. Oh, great switch by Kyle.
There's going to be an offensive foul against Essence Cody.
See, one-on-one defense. Dyseko gets there on Carly Weathers. Wow.
And then she picks up her dribble.
But the
5 seconds, Sarah Ashley Barker.
Florida.
There you go, taking it in.
I think that's kind of getting under the skin.
You've got to challenge
Alabama. You've got to say, my offense is better than your defense, and you've got to go and prove it. Trying to take away from Florida? I'm not real sure because they're allowing them to just
Essence Cody. She hits Dry Warren flashing in the paint.
Get to the spot to one.
Leah Nye 5th in the nation in three-point percentage. Third in three-pointers made this year. Field goal tonight.
That's what Alabama's got to do. Start chipping away.
Rochelle Kyle waiting on the other side to help out her teammate.
off the bounce, doing it on the pass, and then cut off of those passes. Kyle and O'Neal have been big inside for the Florida Gators.
Alabama can take the last shot of the quarter. Sarah
Ashley Barker
rejected by an entire
hard.
host of Gator defense. She's up.
Slip. Barker's got the right idea.
Liv McGill.
You keep going until somebody
Carly
stops
Weathers
you.
out of
You may
bounds,
have to
trying
play
to
a little
save the
bully ball
basketball.
right now to
And
get
you see some
points in the
frustration
paint. You get that
from
established,
Carly
you're going to
Weathers,
have
so her
more
teammates go after
space
the basketball.
to knock down your three-point shot.
0.5 on the clock. Sarah Ashley Barker, we saw her start her career at Georgia, but man, she has really come into her own, playing in her home state for the Alabama Crimson Tide.
To see
A
what
player
is
that
about to
Kristen
happen.
Curry
You've got
has
an
just
NCAA
loved
tournament
coaching.
team
I mean,
in Alabama,
fearless,
who is in trouble right now
toughness. These are
against
some
the
of the
Florida
words
team who
that
is fighting for their
have been used
season
when talking
to
about
continue.
SA, as they call
One
her,
of
the
these
Alabama
teams will play in the
Gatorade Player
quarterfinals
of the
against
Year.
LSU tomorrow.
She's led Alabama in points
Florida
per
has
game the last two
been
seasons,
very
and there was a
strict.
time
It's
too she
sticking to
missed
the
4
game
games
plan.
with injury this
They know
season,
what
but
they
since
have
her
wanted to
return,
do defensively.
she's averaging
They've
almost
taken
20 points a
away
game.
really the open
One word.
three-point looks
Best word
from
to describe.
Alabama. Barker has been able to pretty much get the shots that they've wanted.
Resilient.
And another one,
Florida has led
relentless.
by as many as
There is
11.
no quit
No.
in Sarah Ashley Barker.
Grew up with a couple of brothers,
Back down
Braxton
low.
and Harrison, who played football. It's going to be against Liv
She can
McGill.
throw a mean football spiral.
Oh yeah,
her second.
I don't think there's anything athletically that Sarah Ashley Barker
noticed.
can't do.
That's true.
Things happening with the
I
Alabama
think
team.
she's
Zay Green in
caught
foul
the
trouble
eyes of
right
GMs
now.
in the WNBA
So she's over on
because
the
of the
Alabama bench.
energy
You
and
saw
effort
Carly Weathers calling
that she
out her
plays
team
with.
on one of those dead ball periods.
Well, it
The
looked
leadership
like,
too. I mean, when she talks to her
Alabama,
teammates,
little
Kristen Curry was
frustration
telling us
set
today,
in
they
before the
respect
previous
her so
timeout.
much. What
Saw
she
Leah
says,
Niles
they want to follow
frustration
through with it. They
telling
want
her team they need to get a stop
do
and
what
to
she
get
needs
with
them
it.
to do.
When
She
the ball was
commands
going out of
respect
bounds,
because of
Carly
how
Weathers
hard
was saying
she
that her
plays.
team
She can
needed
ask
to give
more
the
of her
effort to
teammates
go
because
after
she
the
demonstrates
basketball.
that she's
They've got to come
putting it on the
together
floor as
as a
well.
collective group. Oh, what a pass.
And Rashea Kyle, the patience to let the defense blow by. She has 10 on her birthday.
Zay
Green just called for her second foul. Layla Reynolds missed both free throws. Florida was so good from the free throw line last night. 21 of 23.
Oh, Rashea Kyle to take that
To
away.
win
the game and advance
Hit it really
to
hard
today.
on Essence Cody tonight.
Oh,
Just
1
1
by 10.
5 from the field.
The zip pass
Too much
into
traffic
the
for that
post.
pass. She was looking for Essence Cody.
Threading the needle by
Layla
Jeriah
Reynolds,
Warren,
short.
finding Rashea Kyle. And you talked about it, Lyle, the patience. Let the defense drive by and then finish. No need for Florida to play in a rush.
Florida basketball here. Alabama with those.
I like the
four
drive
fouls,
by
with number
Leah
14
Nye,
and
but
white
she
under the
pulled up for
basket.
the jumper. I take it all the way in for a layup. If you've got to keep the pressure on the defense, not even give them, put them in the
Zeko called for
position
the foul.
where they can contest without fouling.
First.
No, the foul was called on Florida, but for now,
Zeko.
that's a win for Florida because you know what Alabama's doing? They're going inside. Collective unit. See, I'd like to see
Cody just picked
Zay
up her
Green
third foul.
look to attack. See, she attacks, gets in the paint, and she's looking to pass. She's got to get in the paint and look to score first.
Kristen Curry told us, I want her to shoot more. Zeko trying to get past Aaliyah Nye. Up top to Liv McGill, 7 seconds. Zeko off the side of the backboard.
Looking over at Kelly Ray Finley.
Aaliyah Nye.
She didn't tell her freshman to slow down. She doesn't
Nye's got
recommend
her
her. She
third
says,
three-pointer
"Get the other
tonight."
end, just get a stop.
That's
Move
why you
on
keep
to
shooting.
the next play.
It's something that she's been
Listen,
working
when
on
you've
with that
got the
freshman Liv
history
McGill running this team.
that
is
she has
just
put
next
the
play
work
mentality. We'll worry
in,
about
the
it later.
success from the three-point line, why not let it fly?
Alabama better in.
Now, good help by Rashea Kyle.
Zay Green kicks to the corner to Weathers. And Alabama driving in, drawing the foul. This one against Layla Reynolds, her second.
Well, that's 3 fouls on Florida. If Alabama continues to attack, they could get back and maybe take the lead from the free throw line.
After 5 team fouls, you're shooting 2 shots no matter what in the quarter. That one rolls out for Weathers. She got 1 of 2.
Alabama's got to look to try to put together back-to-back stops. Just take it 1 possession at a time defensively.
Warren left it short. Sarah Ashley Barker ready to shoot it. This into the floor. 2.5 minute scoring drought for Florida.
Yeah, Michelle, Kyle, little extra shove on the post up down there. They hold off the Crimson Tide from making a run this last 6 minutes.
Alabama shooting just 29% from the field. And from 3-point range, 5 of 23.
The rotation defensively. Gazeko there. I think she tried to take a charge, fake a charge. No call, good no call by the official. She came up from that fall a little gimpy, but that stop and go, change of speed, beautiful.
Weren't sure if we were gonna see her today after coming down funny on her ankle last night, but she has delivered. And then Sarah Ashley Barker with the 3. It feels like Liv McGill is almost automatic. Look at this.
She put you on skates. Little stop and go, little hesitation, and then explode out, acceleration to the rim. 22 points for the freshman so far.
Gazeko. That's going to be a foul against Sarah Ashley Barker. Her second. Liv McGill, check out her numbers in these 3 meetings this season with Alabama. 18 in the first, 22 in the second, and she's got 22 here tonight.
Well, Liv McGill has had 10, 20-plus point games this season. This freshman is special.
Yeah, this is her 12th 20-point game tonight. Second foul whistled against Aaliyah Nye of Alabama. Florida set the tone with their defense. They have made tonight so difficult on Alabama, a team who normally thrives shooting the 3. They're second in the nation in that stat line. Not tonight.
Florida has forced Alabama into 16 turnovers.
Third foul on Aaliyah Nye.
Next foul for Florida, they'll be in the bonus.
And both teams with 4 team fouls, so any foul that we have is going to result in 2 free throws for the rest of this game.
Oh, that's good defense by Nye right there.
7 seconds here for Layla Reynolds. Last time down here, Alabama got a 3 from Sarah Ashley Barker. Trying to take over. They need her to.
Yeah, the Tide can just chip away 2 points at a time. Get those high percentage shots.
12 points for Sarah Ashley Barker in the second half. They're down by 2 now. 4 on Essence Cody.
Going to cut into this lead. The experience of Sarah Ashley Barker, understanding, look, you keep going to the rim until somebody stops you. That time she was able to convert, cut this game to 2 points.
Two shots coming for Rashea Kyle. .11 points. Florida has led by as many as 11. They've had the lead for 32 minutes in this ball game.
Yeah, they've been in control the whole time, not allowing Alabama to get into any kind of rhythm on the offense.
Back to a 2-point game. Offensive foul, Jariah Warren.
But a smart play by Carly Weathers, the possession before. Driving hard down the sideline and then get a ball screen from Essence Cody. There's no help there. Good finish. And then who else but Sarah Ashley Barker to get there defensively and draw the foul.
Does this change the momentum? Does it swing it in Alabama's way? A couple of positive plays in a row for the Tide. Six, 5. Offensive foul, Essence Cody.
That's 5.
Yes, that's her 5th. So Azuma will replace her as Essence Cody will take a seat. 7 points, 9 rebounds.
Was that Warren trying to get out? I couldn't tell.
So how does that change things for Alabama here in the final 3+ minutes?
Well, Essence Cody is the main big player to defend Rashea Kyle.
You go to Rashea Kyle then?
Yeah, she's got Sarah Ashley Barker on her.
Or you take the layup.
Yeah, scratch that.
Yeah.
Just give the ball to Liv McGill.
Liv at large at the SEC tournament with 24 points. Her career high is 28, by the way. Azuma. And Chrissy Curry's going to call timeout.
And Liv McGill, just clear out. Let the freshman go to work. Right to left crossover before anybody can get there. She gets all the way to the rim for the finish.
Well, Florida in control most of this ball game. Alabama trying to play catch up, but Liv McGill has made that very difficult. She does a little bit of everything, and I just want to remind fans at home, she's a freshman.
I just like how she has controlled this game. She has distributed when the opportunity has presented itself. She has been opportunistic when it is time for her to find her buckets. The right place at the right time, right decision. The freshman has been fantastic.
She's had 14 points in the second half.
Freshman ain't done yet.
2 from her tying her career high. Weathers too far underneath the basket, and the Tide running out of time. Still a close ball game, but we've hit the 2-minute mark.
Now, Florida, what they have to do, you play to win, not play not to lose.
What does that look like for the Gators?
Well, I like that take by McGill. She's just not able to finish, but you can't be passive. You can't be turning the ball over because you're playing careful.
He stays with Alabama. Minute 40 on the clock. LSU awaits the winner of this game tomorrow in the quarterfinals. Kelly Rae Finley got her team to the quarters last year. Can she do it again in back-to-back seasons? Picked out of midair by Jariah Warren.
Kelly Rae Finley, terrific scouting report. Has her team locked in and understanding what they needed to do to defend the Crimson Tide. Got a new 22nd.
One minute to go. Collins got tripped up, recovered. Back up top to Zay Green, and she'll take the three. And it's Florida basketball. Foul against Azuma.
Shea Kyle on her birthday. A huge presence inside for the Florida Gators. And you see the fatigue. She had 16 and 11 last night. The birthday girl is feeling every bit of it right now.
So Liv McGill is at the free throw line right now. Alabama has one timeout remaining with 49.9 on the clock.
Alabama's going to need to, I say, get it in, up the court, try to look for a quick strike. Once Florida,
So do you take the timeout to advance the ball?
Not yet. Not yet. You need to go score quick.
And now Chrissy Curry took the timeout.
Well, you want to get the defense set.
They had signaled 3 on the floor.
You gotta see that again. And with the blue line, she had the blue shoe.
We're gonna take a look at it.
Oh, that's a pink shoe, but that white line, I think she's behind it.
I do too.
That's a 3. Woo. That's close.
Just by a toe.
An eyelash.
That's hard to tell right there.
It is close. But I think she can shoot it pretty well. But what you want to do is first try to get a 5-second count. Then you're trying to go for the steal. If you don't get the steal, then I believe that you got it. I think you need to foul. I think extend the game.
Are you surprised about Alabama using its final timeout right here?
Well, you want to get the ball, get your defense set.
Foul on Carly Weathers, 36.5 on the clock, and any foul is going to result in 2 free throws coming, and Liv McGill will take these. Looking for a new career high. She has tied her career high tonight with 28 points. Now after this one, Alabama, no timeouts, they'll have to go.
They've got to get it, bring it down the floor.
Still a new career high for Liv McGill. Bama's got to hustle.
Taking too much time.
Zay Green hits a 3. And now Kelly Rae Finley will use her final timeout with 23.5 showing on the clock.
One possession game.
Florida up 3.
Alabama using a lot of time. but they knew they wanted to get the ball back to Zay Green. Zay Green spots up and knocks it down. Bring this thing back into a one-possession game.
So Florida's used its final timeout. They advance the basketball here. If you're Alabama, you foul immediately.
Yeah, you got to, because there's only 23 seconds left on the clock. Otherwise, Florida can run it out. Alabama wants to put themselves in a position to possibly have at least another possession.
Any foul by either team will result in 2 free throws, both in the bonus. And both teams out of timeouts now. Winner is going to move on to the quarterfinals tomorrow, where the 3-seed LSU
Game
waits
clock
for
will be
them.
reset to 23.8.
Tomorrow we'll see our top 4 seeds in the tournament for the very first time, starting with South Carolina tomorrow, taking on Vanderbilt. That starts our day at 11 a.m. Eastern.
How about Camille Pierre, 16 points, Michaela Blake's 24, and Ayana Moore, 23.
Alabama's going to foul, and that's Zay Green who fouled. That's her 5th. So she is fouled out. Essence Cody also fouled out for Alabama today. 23.8 on the clock. And Layla Reynolds should have 2 free throws coming.
Florida, when they hold their opponent under 69 points a game, they've been undefeated this season.
Under 70, they're 14-0. Two free throws coming for Layla Reynolds. Right now, a 1-possession game with Florida up 3. Alabama does not have a timeout. After these free throws, they will have to go quickly after the inbound. Missed the first.
If there's anybody on the floor you know is going to make it happen, it's Sarah Ashley Barker, attacking the basket, getting the finish. I like how the officials had let them play.
Diana Collins was the one that had to foul, and Layla Reynolds finds herself back at the free throw line. 4 straight misses for the Florida Gators. 3 by Layla Reynolds.
Now Alabama has an opportunity again on the push.
So sub will come in for Alabama. Zuma checks back in. 15.3 on the clock. Alabama down by 2.
Now Alabama doesn't have to go for a 3. 2, take it to overtime, extend this game. Just continue to play. Unless you have an option to Aaliyah Nye, I'd let her pull the trigger at the 3-point line and go for the win.
They'll check to see who this ball belongs to.
Diana Collins was wide open at the top.
The call on the floor is white ball. The out of bounds is under review.
I think it's Rashea Kyle that last touched it.
This review allows Christy Curry to have a timeout. Draw up a play. You just need a 2 to tie it. I would look for the ball. I would try to get the ball in to Sarah Ashley Barker. I would like to see number 3 make the play to either win it or carry this thing into overtime.
I think they're going to confirm the call on the floor. The looks we've been showing you, it shows off the fingertips of Rashea Kyle.
The call on the floor of Alabama basketball is confirmed. The game clock will be reset to 2.2.
2.2, Alabama needs a 2.
And with needing a 2, I'm going to keep Rashea Kyle inside, contest anything in the paint. I put Layla Reynolds or Jariah Warren on the ball so they have no easy look to get the ball inside. Yeah, put your next biggest player on the ball.
Alexia Gassett on the ball. Carly Weathers will inbound for Alabama.